Good evening. So, I know I told you guys in my Facebook post, if you guys follow me there, that I would be posting a video today, or this weekend at least, about a recap on 2018 on my topics and some other stuff. But I decided to go for a small change of plan and just cover a new topic. I've been seeing a lot of political bullshit on Facebook lately, and I mean some of the stuff. Now, give you guys a little insight about my political view before I start talking about this and I get attacked from both sides of the fence. I'm one of those people that the government doesn't really like. I'm a free thinker, and I go for stuff that could better the country instead of looking at things in a Democratic or a Republican point of view and feel that our leaders, whatever side of the fence they are on, is right or wrong and follow them like a puppet. I believe that if they're going to do something that can better our community, better our country, then I'll follow that. I'll agree with that. So with that out of the way, I want to get political with you guys, if you haven't figured that out by now, and talk about this whole voter ID that Donald Trump is trying to pass. And I've heard a little bit of negativity from the few people that I've talked to about it. I've heard a little bit of negativity on that, but for the most part, I would have to say 90% of the people I've talked to agree with it, even those people that are Democratic. And let me give you my point of view on that. Now, I know a lot of this whole mess going on with Mexico and the illegal immigrants going around. There's been a lot of heat with that. There's been a lot of people who, for one reason or another, maybe it's your personal views, maybe it's your political views, but either way, a lot of people are hating that. And we're not going to get into that discussion. And I think a lot of people's opinion on this voter ID thing has a lot of reflection to do with all the hatred and opposition about the way the immigrants are being treated. But my personal view, I feel that you should be mandated to show an ID when going to vote. Now, let me explain to you why I feel this way. I feel that I don't care if it's your city election, if it's your county, your state, or if it's something for Capitol Hill, president, senator, governor, whatever the fuck, that our future in this country for our political leaders should be based on legal citizens. I don't care about your ethnical background. I don't care about your skin color. As long as you're in this country legally, I feel you should have the right to determine who our leaders are. But if you're not in this country legally, you shouldn't have the right to advocate who becomes my next mayor, who becomes my next governor, who becomes the next senator, who becomes the next president. You shouldn't be allowed to have that decision making if you're not a legal citizen. And I feel that having it mandatory to show a photo ID, to show proof that you're a resident of this country, should be mandatory as well. Now, obviously, if you're going to have to show that, then obviously B becomes A, it becomes B. But yeah, I feel very strongly behind this whole thing about having to show an ID, maybe a voter ID or picture ID. I didn't really pay too much attention to what kind of ID that Trump is trying to push through. And if any of you guys really know about if there's going to be some kind of a special voter's ID, or if you just have to show your photo ID, I mean, if anybody knows about that, feel free to share it in the comment box. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So, I mean, if anybody is all for me going on a review of the year with the topics I've gone over and other stuff that's been in my mind, which if I don't do it, if you guys don't really feel it would be worthy for me to do that video, let me know. But other videos will be popping up. I got a lot of stuff going on in my mind right now. I'm just trying to think of a way to really press the content without making it sound harsh or that I'm being bigoted in any way. But I will leave you guys with that thought, and feel free to share your comments. I mean, let's blow up this inbox. Until next time, guys, peace out and keep it real.